Hello everyone, this is your girl Crystal, and I am so excited to be making an updated video to let you all know what is going on with my health and wellness. The last time I made a video, it was February 26, 2018. So today is 7 days since I last saw my specialist and I received a diagnosis. That was a year and 8 months ago. So there has been a lot that has happened during that time, and I just wanted to give you all an update on how I'm doing. In the last video that I made, I had just started taking prednisone. My doctor wanted me to be on prednisone for about a month and then see how my condition was and see what the next steps would be as far as treatment. Within the first month of taking prednisone, my condition did not improve. Actually, it got worse. So I went from very limited, painful mobility to needing assisted devices like a walker. And crutches. So after that, my doctor decided that she wanted to try a IVIG treatment on me. It's an infusion that is supposed to help strengthen your body, replace antibodies. It didn't work. After my second IVIG treatment, I suffered horrible side effects and had to be rushed to the emergency room where I spent 2 weeks in the hospital. While I was in the hospital for 2 weeks, the doctors also informed me that I have Myasthenia Gravis. So not only did they diagnose me with CIDP, but they also diagnosed me with MG. Myasthenia Gravis. So that was another devastating blow.
So pretty much, we're removing your blood, spinning it in the centrifuge at a really high rate. It forces your plasma into this waste bag. When we discard that, it has the antibodies for whatever disease process that we're trying to get rid of. The difference between apheresis and dialysis is dialysis filters your blood. We're actually removing a portion. So at another point in this machine process, the whole blood mixes with the albumin, the little glass vials in the front, and we infuse it back into you.
Wow.
So there's no blood loss. And we also do a rinse back in the end.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Leaving the hospital. After I was discharged from the hospital, I was really bad off. I could not do anything for myself. I could not feed myself. I could not stand up on my own. I could not go to the restroom on my own. I could not control my bladder. It was really bad. Really bad. Like, I was wearing Depends. I was needing around the clock total care, and it was very depressing, to say the least. I was in severe pain all the time, along with not being able to write. I couldn't even hold an ink pen. I couldn't hold my fork or spoon or cup. When I would drink liquids, I would get choked. Some days I could not chew my food. Yeah, it was very bad. After all of that, can you believe my doctor actually suggested that I try IVIG infusion treatments again? No, ma'am. No way. So once I realized that all my doctor had to offer me were horrible medications with terrible side effects, or these expensive treatments that also caused horrible side effects, I began doing heavy research. I researched the effect that stress had on your body and causing disease. I researched autoimmune diseases. I researched muscle damage, tissue damage, nerve repair, natural painkillers. I also did research on Myasthenia Gravis and CIDP. Unfortunately, when I researched those diseases, it made me cry. Seeing people suffering like that, the way that I was suffering, and not really seeing any positive outcomes, really made me more depressed. So I had to focus on the positive research on how to reverse the damages and how to repair my body. My research led me to a lot of things, but the most, I would say, impactful thing that my research led me to, other than spiritual research, that helped me tremendously. But my research led me to CBD oil, CBD cream for pain relief. It helped with so many things, and I felt like I needed to try that. July 2018, I had a checkup with my doctor. This was going to be the first time that I would be seeing her since I was discharged from the hospital. So I was really hopeful, pumped up to see her, wondering what is next, like help me, like, okay, that didn't work, so we're gonna do something now to help, right? So when I arrived at the visit, I was in a wheelchair. I was needing wheelchair assistance more and more each day. So I arrived in a wheelchair, and during that appointment, she had nothing for me. She didn't know what to do. She just started talking about these other medications we could try. She started telling me the side effects from them, how they would have to test my liver and kidneys to make sure I wasn't having failure in my organs from these strong medications. this stuff was causing cancer, joint damage, it was depressing. So I lost it in there. I cried. She told me that I was not accepting the fact that this is my life now. She told me to accept the fact that I would be in the wheelchair. She told me that I may need to see a psychiatrist and be put on antidepressants. And I became enraged. I became mad because she did not even try to instill hope in me. She didn't try to help. All she had was, let's try this medication and this is the side effects and we'll just see what happens next. So I left that doctor's appointment, and that was a pivotal point in my health. I was determined to get better after that. I was going to take the research that I had now discovered. I was going to start getting my rest. I was going to start eating properly. I was going to stop stressing. I was going to start taking CBD as much as I could because I was dying. I was dying. My muscle damage, my nerve damage was affecting every function of my life. I came to the discovery that it was my lifestyle choices, it was stressors in my life from years that actually caused my body to just be totally out of balance, and it caused me to become sick. My body was now broke. It was completely broke. Literally, physically, I could not function anymore. So I had to go back to the root of the problem to fix my health issue. I went inside, out, top to bottom, so that I could heal totally. Now, medication is not going to fix that. And medication is not going to fix years of stress and environmental stressors, toxins, not eating properly, staying up too late, going too hard. Medication is not going to fix that. I informed my doctor that I wanted to start doing physical and occupational therapy. I knew that that would definitely help my physical strength, mentally also, just to be able to get out of the house to do something active. So she prescribed it. She was kind of reluctant because she said that I was so weak. I would have to have an evaluation done to see if I would be able to even do physical therapy. But I went. I was in a wheelchair when I went, and my first assignments or goals were just to be able to stand up out of the wheelchair by myself. Do it without pushing up.
You can. Let's see what you got.
I'm proud of you, though.
Long story short, I started physical therapy. I started doing what I needed to do to improve my health. I started weaning myself off the medication, of course, against my doctor's wishes. She did not want me to stop taking the medicine. She actually told me that I would probably be on medication for the rest of my life, and that I would probably need assisted devices for the rest of my life because my nerve damage was so severe. I told her that I had been doing so much research, and I believed that nerve repair was possible. And she just looked at me like, bless her heart. But I was looking at her like, I'm going to show you. So this is July 2018 when I really started physical therapy. I started weaning myself off the medication. I started meditating, taking naps, sleeping, eating properly, and started using CBD oil, started using CBD cream for my swelling legs, ankles, painful hands, legs, feet. I began to see a lot of improvements. Oh, I did. Like I was pulling myself up by my shoulders.
Halfway down. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I wanted to make this video to give an update, but to also help encourage others that it is possible to regain from a horrible health crisis.
That's it, girl. Keep it going.
Last them shoulders. There we go.
That's it.
Gotta have them up by your neck.
I know.
There you go.
Okay. How much support you giving Kathy?
Some. It's like right there. I give her a little bit more when she goes back, but not much.
Through Total Self Enhancement, which is continuously enhancing every aspect of our lives from the inside out, top to bottom. We can live a healthy, well, full, thriving life. So beautiful outside. So happy to be outside and walking.
There you go. You like this? You good now? Boom.
Move, okay?
Letting them arms move.
Hold that down. Let's go. Let's go. All right, ready.
She's in, y'all. Taking steps. Put one foot in front of the other. Like a baby learning how to walk all over again.
Baby, you trying to run?
Already passed it.
I know.
That means you only got one side. You can't see behind there. Or body weight is going through the front. That's the only way you come in.
Side, right here.
You can't go in.
That's probably where you're having that pressure, right? Okay. So if you stand more upright, push it, do that.
How many is that?
12. What did you tell me to do?
3 sets of 10? Do
Okay,
15.
okay.
Do 15.
Okay.
Okay, now you swap.
It's not going to the casino.
I know, right?
The other one.
See, you ain't gonna be able to do it. I gotta
Look out.
see. I ain't gonna be able to do it because you're watching me.
Oh,
You can
snap.
You got it, man. You
Look
did.
at him moving.
Do over.
Crap. Oh. I told you because you're watching me now. I can't do it. Come on, I'm gonna do it.
You got this. I saw that.
Cheating.
One.
Oh.
Got it.
Just flip it off. Just
All right. You got this. And you're gonna be able to pick both of them up and put them in.
Yep.
She did it. She did it.
Good job. She's gonna be ready to do the line dancing here
Oh.
pretty soon.
Try now, y'all.
Let's get it. Oh. I am really fixing my mistakes.
Yes, you are.
Oh my goodness.
Yep, yep.
Get out. Oh my gosh. She said get out of town.
Hey, you balanced on one leg there for like it felt like
I
10
did,
seconds,
didn't
didn't
it?
it?
It's the shirt. Make myself great again.
There you
Gotta
go.
make myself great again.
Great. Maybe put all of them on it.
Was that 10?
I think so.
I think so.
We'll do one to grow up.
Watch that knee. Boom. There we go.
Alright. 2. That's a good one. 3. Oh. 4. Come on. 5. Okay. 5 more. 5 more. I can do it. Woo. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. They may not have all been perfect, but I did it. Okay. I'm trying to get it. I am walking. Oh my gosh, it feels so good.
I bet it does. No crutches.
No crutches, no walker, no wheelchair.
No belt.
No belt.
No belt at all. No belt at all.
Man, I feel normal for a minute.
Let her go again.
Let's go again.
All
Let's
right.
go.
Going again.
Yeah, let's go again. Go, mama, go.
It's down. All day, every day. Man, look at this. You ready to go up the steps of Regis Bank Tower?
Nah. Not quite.
You ready to walk the Starbucks yet?
Not yet. I'm getting there.
Alright.
Just a tiny little bit of help on that one, okay?
Remember to breathe, okay? So hold your breath. It's alright.
Whoa.
Right.
It's slippery.
That channel.
Tiny wood. There you go, and not really not even looking at all on that last one. I'm just pushing here behind you. You have the downward view.
All right.
You want to go slow, slow, slow. So that's touches a song.
No wheelchair cart. Getting better. Yeah, he's gonna record me. Ooh, oh, I needed one, and I didn't even get one for myself. Yay.
We have from Josh and Jace.
Thanks, guys. Yay. So my therapy. Physical therapy, yes. Thanks, I love it.